Well, welcome back to Casalola Cooking, and we've got the ingredients for this week's recipe, which is sea bass with harissa and other bits and bobs. So what we've got this time, we've got some really fresh sea bass, or in Spain it's called lubina. There we go. Now I'll whiz around the ingredients here. There's the rocket, that's called rucola. Then we have some fresh coriander and fresh chilies, a red one and a green one. Got some lovely fresh broccoli there. And a lot of people, they don't use the stalks, and I think the stalk is the best part. So all you got to do is you got to take the hardest outside part of the stalk off and trim it down. You'll end up with probably about 4 pieces there for one big thing of broccoli. And then another thing you must do is, if you cross the bottoms, because we're going to steam these, and they don't take very long at all, and then they cook evenly. Okay, so that's the broccoli there. Then we got some couscous, and we cheat really because we use Ainsley's lemon, mint and parsley couscous. Thank you, Lola, it is your kitchen, but please be quiet. Right, also then we have an orange for the salad, we've got a couple of limes, a lemon, and then this is cane sugar, which we're going to use for a bit of dressing as well. And most important of all, we're going to marinate the fish in harissa paste. This is Tesco's from the UK, look, there we go. But you could use your own, you can make your own. You can use olive oil, garlic, chilli, and whatever you want to put in there, coriander and cumin. Okay, so we're going to crack on and we'll be back in a sec. Right then, what we're going to do is we're going to marinate the fish. Come down there, Anne-Marie, there's our lovely sea bass there, look. Now, we've got 3 fillets in there, which is plenty for 2 people. And what we're going to do is like this. With a sharp knife, which you can get off the local Lucky man, look. What we're going to do is just make some slits in there. Don't go too far because they're quite thin. So make some nice slits in there like that. Okay, and then when you put the harissa on it, you can marinate that in the fridge then for about an hour or 2. Right, so the other one there. Nice slits in there, and then you get all the flavour through to the bone then. Not that there's any bone in it because they're filleted, but you know what I mean. Right, in there. Put that there. And the last one. And don't be scared of it, because you know these are things that are very easy to do, because the whole point of casserole cooking is it's simple but smart on a plate. So you know, if you have any guests around for dinner or anything like that, you could use any of these recipes and they look really nice on a plate. So there we go with the fish. Okay, put them like that. Then we have the harissa paste, and just get a bit of this with a spoon like that. Just put it across there. One. And the flavour of sea bass, or you could actually use dorada, which is sea bream. It's a very delicate flavour. You could also do it with mackerel as well. So you don't want to really overpower it. But I think harissa is lovely because you've got a bit of the taste of the chilli coming through. And then that will go into the fish like that. And you just put it into the fridge. You can leave it overnight if you really wanted to. And then you get sort of a more intense flavour, of course, because it's been marinated for longer. So there we are, right, like that. Put that there. Sprinkling of sea salt, bit of pepper, and then these go back in there. These 3 fillets cost me $6.57 from Mercadona, and they are really well done, because you get hardly any bones in them at all, because they're really well filleted. So right, that'll go into the fridge. Okay, now that we've got the fish marinated overnight in the fridge, or 1 or 2 hours, whatever you want. What we're going to do is now we're going to show you how to segment an orange. Very easy. People are not very often scared of doing stuff like this, but they are very, very easy. And it does make an awful lot of difference because presentation wise it looks a lot nicer. So what you do is you chop off the bottom of the orange like that. Okay. And the other side. And then just place it on the plate like that. And going away from yourself, you just go around the shape of the orange like that. Doesn't take very long at all. Round, keep going round. There we go. Very easy to do. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Even Anne-Marie can do this, can't you, Anne-Marie?
Yeah.
There we are, right? Then place it like that, and then where you see these veins going through there, with a sharp knife, just go down there, down into the centre. Okay, like that. And then you end up with these lovely segments that have got no pith or skin from the middle. And it doesn't take very long to do at all, actually. Simple as that, look. It's very important to have quite a sharp knife though, obviously, because you might end up in a bit of a mess otherwise. There we are, that's a nice big one there. Oops. Chop that off there, look at the vein. There. And then what we're going to do with this orange then, we're going to make a nice orange and rocket salad with a chilli and orange dressing as well, which will go on the side. And it really does enhance the flavour of the fish. I know my pal Tyler Glover in Worcester in South Africa, he won't be doing this recipe because he doesn't agree with citrus fruit in a salad, but you really want to try it, Tyler, because it's lovely. I'm sure lots of people are going to try it anyway once they see it on YouTube. And don't forget, you can get all the stuff from Facebook, Casalola Cooking on Facebook, and you can get links to the YouTube site and the website as well. And if you actually try any of these recipes, please feel free to email them to me or send them in, because I'll be setting up a little web page for you people to actually show us what you've done with my recipes. Okay, so these are the orange segments there, ready to go into the salad. Okay, now then, we've got the broccoli in the saucepan there, and the important thing about the broccoli is you don't put too much water in it, because all you need to do is to steam it, because otherwise it gets, well, it cooks very, very easily and it's going to be overdone. So all you've got to do is put probably about half an inch of water in there like that. Okay, then a bit of salt, and then cover that. Put it on the stove, bring it to the boil, and as soon as it comes to the boil, what you need to do is turn it down and then keep checking it by sticking a knife in it until it's nice and tender, and then take it off and then chill it down in some ice water until you're ready to use it. Okay, I'll have a slurp from that point. Be back in a minute. We've got the second one in there, lovely. Third one, so it's nice and hot. So while you've got that side down, you do a bit of salt, just chip that out of the way, just salt on that side. Now don't forget, you've got all the flavour of the harissa sauce inside the fish, so you don't want too much. And then once you move them like that, you know they're not going to stick, so you can just leave that. And when you see the colour changing, you see it going translucent. So then you know that it's starting to cook from the other side, and then you know whether to turn it over. Okay? That's looking really nice. See the colour changing there? There, there, and there. Right, so what we'll do is turn them over from the first one. And we should have a nice skin to this side. Look at that. Perfect. Even though I say so myself. Okay. Turn this beauty over as well. So you've got a nice crispy skin and with all the flavour of harissa inside the fish. Right. Well, that isn't going to take very long at all because the pan is hot. So what we'll do is we're going to plate that. If you can come up to me, Anne-Marie. Thank you. And we're going to plate that and then we're going to see what the finished dish looks like. Cheers. Right then, and we've got the finished dish. This is sea bass, or lubina in Spanish, and that's been marinated in harissa paste. We've got steamed broccoli, and then we've got Ainsley's couscous, slice of lemon and garnish. And this is the salad. That's orange and rocket salad. And then we've got this lovely orange chilli sauce, which you can drizzle over the salad like that. And it's nice and spicy, and a bit of sweetness as well, which will counteract the citrus. Okay, there we are. So another look at the plate there for Anne-Marie. And what we'll do is we'll have a bit of fresh coriander on top of the fish there like that. There we go. All done. And we'll have another recipe next time at Casa Lula Cooking.